Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. My name's David Thorne and you are watching David's videos. This is the sixth part of the creating or building your own premium website using HTML and CSS. If you haven't seen any of the previous videos already, then I will leave a link in the video description below for you to go and have a look at the complete playlist. Otherwise, there'll be a link showing above to the previous video if you want to go back to the previous video and so on. Otherwise, like I said, check out the link in the description. Now, I will in the future also be doing live streaming for premium members. They will basically see the live stream of me doing this whole video, and also then the editing process and everything that happens with it. Essentially, what I do is I sit down on my computer and I decide I'm going to start to do the video, and then once I'm finished is when I've uploaded the video to YouTube and done all of the description, everything like that. So I'm going to live stream this. If you feel that you want to watch it, then you can, but you're going to need to be a member to do it. I added a new membership level yesterday, is for 99 cents or euros. It's just for you to buy me a coffee, just to say thank you. Obviously, you don't have to. Just liking, subscribing, sharing, writing any feedback that you have in the comment section below is enough for me, and I'm super happy when you do it. If you do want to subscribe, then write it in the comments below. Tell me why you subscribed, or just tell me that you did subscribe, and then I can at least say thank you to you and stuff like that, because I'm very grateful for you to doing it. Otherwise I just see a number going up or down or whatever. So at least let me thank you in some way. In this one video, we're going to be implementing the section that I'm displaying on the screen. It's simply just 3 columns. Obviously the picture in the middle is just a picture, and then both columns left and right have two rows, should we call it, both of the same equal height. With an image or background image, what we're going to use in both of them. So they should be both pretty simple. On the left hand side, we've got like a unordered list, let's call it, of information plus a button. We've done this stuff already in a previous section, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do. And then on the right side, we've got like a pre-title, a title, and then a subtitle and stuff that also shouldn't be too difficult to do using Flexbox, etc. So this video still could be a little bit long, but I'll try and go through it as quick as possible so it doesn't get too long. And if I do find any places in the video that I can speed up in post, then I will. So just if I don't feel that you really need to see me explaining the code that I'm typing in, then I'll speed my voice up and speed everything up so it's a little bit more interesting for you and stuff like that. If there are parts in this video that you think were too slow, I would really appreciate your feedback in the comments below. With that said, we've spoken enough about this. Let's actually get coding now. As we know, we want to add our 8th section HTML CSS file to the project. So let's just do this relatively quickly. And 8 CSS. And we'll then come to the top, copy and paste this in so everyone's happy. Come to the bottom again and do what we've done many times already and put the 8th section in. We're going to have once again a 8 section inner, and in here we can then have a section 8 col 1. And so we've got col 1, col 2, col 3, and then we can have col 1, row 1, col row 2, and this is also going to be then column 3, whoops, yeah. And as we can see, this middle one doesn't need any other information like that. So we've got column 3, row 1, column 1, and so on. This has just got to have a background image in it, so we're happy with that. In here, we then want our list here, and let's just pop these in here now. And we're going to put the icon in here. So this is going to be list icon. And list text here. Let's copy this then. 1, 2, 3. So 3 more times, 2 more times down. Get this text here. Do that. Whoops, just copied it. And paste that in there. Get this next one, copy, and Control V to paste. Control C or Command C, whichever one you want to call it, depending on which computer you're working on. And that's done there. So happy days, got that image. And now this row 2, let's do then here, let's do section 8, row 2, pre-title, title, and then subtitle. So motivation there. We don't want images from free pics, so we'll take that away. Yes. Okay, then we want our section 8 button, we'll say. And learn more, it says. So yeah, this can be then section 8 button text in there. That should be everything that we need. Yes, that's looking good. So we've got, okay, let's can move this away. Let's split the screen. Let's take that away. We'll put that there, and let's start getting this coded, shall we? What did I put? Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we've got first of all section 8 here. Okay, someone asked to see how it is, what it looks like before adding CSS. That's what it looks like before adding CSS. Not super interesting, just a whole bunch of text because we haven't formatted anything yet. But we'll do the section 8 first of all, and we'll display that. So this is going to be background color of orange in the beginning, margin top of 200, just so we can see that we've got it. Flex direction in this sense is going to be a row. Justify content is going to be center. Align items is going to be stretch, and height is going to be in the beginning we'll do min height of 600 pixels. Let's refresh this. There we go. Now we've got our box, and we'll do a margin bottom also of 200 pixels. There we go. So now we've got our box. Now we want to have our boxes in the middle, but can be okay. They want to be full width, which means we actually don't need this inner anymore. Yeah, we don't need this inner anymore. So we can come down to the second one. Yeah, and paste them in there. Okay, we removed the inner because we know that we just want it to be full width. But that means that we don't want them justify content, we want them flex start. Yes. let's go back down and have a look at this again. Yeah, flex starts, that's fine. So the background color, margin top, flex is row because we want them to be from left to right. Justify content is going to say, hey, everything starts on the left-hand side. Align items is then vertically, so we want them to stretch vertically. And we're saying that the box is a min height of 600 and a margin bottom. Come back to here, refresh it, and we're happy days at the moment. Now, the next thing that we want to do is then say section 8, column 1, and this is then going to be, say, flex 1. Backgrounds color can be orchid. Let's get 2 and 3. Oops. Okay, so our box in the middle wants to be a bit smaller, so we'll say this can be flex 2, and this can be flex 1, and this can then be pale green. Let's have a look at what this does now. Okay, so we've got that. We can make this middle box a bit bigger, so we'll say flex 2, we'll say flex 3, that should give it a little bit more size. Yep, and we'll say 4, 3 now, give it even more size, and we'll probably go at 4 and 5, it'll be fine. That looks kind of good. I like it. We could actually probably go, let's go 7 and 6. Yeah, I'm liking that a bit better now. There's some margin on that. Okay, and that's what we want to do. We want to say width is equal to 100% view width also. There we go. All right. So now we want to split these two boxes in two. So we've now got this here, this here, this here, and this here. So we've got row 3. Whoops, row 3. We could put that here, that here. So we're just going to knock them out all in one go. All right, because sorry, flex column 1 is then display flex, and this is going to be flex direction column. Justify content is going to be space evenly. Yes. Align items is going to be stretch. Yeah, that's good. And this can come here as well. Okay, essentially we just want to have, actually no, that doesn't make any sense to do this here, but we want to have this then flex 1 background color is going to be Peru, and flex 2 go row 2. So then going to be purple. Okay, let's think about this. This is column. There we go. That's working. I do know what I'm talking about right now, so it's good. Now we can change this also to be 3. This is what I wanted to do in the beginning. 3 here. So now we've got the two of them. That wants to be like that. No. Row 1. That's row 1. And that's row 2, sorry. Sorry, we want this to be column 3, row 1, and this wants to be that, and better. Why is that not working? Column 1, row 2. Column 1, row 2 is there. Row 1, purple. Let's have a think about this. We've got a section. Let's have a look. Row 1. Yeah, okay. Because column 1, column 3. We didn't do this. Okay. Display flex, and it was the wrong one. We wanted, this is where we wanted it here. That's better. Good stuff. There we go. Tiny mistake, but we fixed it. This height is obviously completely wrong, so let's just double check this height that we want to have. And it wants to be like 751. So let's come here. 751 plus 60 is 810. Let's make it. That's better. Let's get rid of that. That's looking good. Let's get this. Let's get this image now. If I can find it. It's here somewhere. There she is. Open a new tab. There she is. Right. So let's go and fix this now. Section 8, column 2. So backgrounds, image now is URL. Let's place that in there. Background repeat is no repeats. Background position is center. Background size, whoops. Background size, we want to have cover. Whoops, sorry, cover. And is that still there? Yes. Okay, let's have a look at what it looks like now. Happy days. Yeah, that looks about right. Happy days. So this is working now, which is good. Now we want to get these two images at the top. So let's come here and try and get this image, wherever you may be. There you are. Okay, so now we have column 1. So section 8, column 1, row 1 is there. Let's paste that in there and copy this. Put that in there. Get rid of you. Refresh you. That's looking good. But it looks like the heights are going to need to be a little bit different. Let's concentrate on this, getting this image next. It's this one here. Open a new tab. Get this. And let's copy that again. Column 3 here. And then paste this in there. Refresh. Okay, we've got them. that wants to be, in my opinion, contained. We want the whole photo. I'm up there. Okay, it's not how we want it, but let's do cover again. That's better. So really we want some more. I'd say that's probably a percentage. Let's have a look. Max width, so 30%. Okay, then let's do column 2. Let's say width, max width 33%. That's not right. Okay, we'll fix this. We'll keep going and keep going. I think we just need to add some more height to this for it to work properly. We'll say 1100. That looks a bit better. That looks a bit better as well. But essentially, if we say min height, say height is equal to auto, we'll see how the text then comes. This text will help us, but we want to say that this row 1 we want to give this these top rows at least, we'll say min height of 300 pixels. Let's say 600. No. Let's say 250 actually. Yeah, we'll find a solution for this. That looks okay for now. I'm not super happy with it, but we need to enhance these text a little bit more. But we'll come back to doing this in a minute, because once we've got all the text done, it can be that the positions, they sort themselves out anyway. So let's not concentrate on that too much. Okay, so now let's, like I said, concentrate on the column row 2 text here. Let's open this up, and as we knew, we had a UL, and now we want to have an LI also, and we also got a span with list icon, and also a with list text. So we can start by saying font size is 3 ems, color is equal to black, maybe. It's white. We'll see how this looks now. Okay, look, it's looking better. It's obviously way too big. So let's go like 1.9. A bit smaller, 1.7. Let's say font weight is 400. Still way too much. Font weight 100. Yeah, it's looking better. Okay, now we want to say the margin is margin 30 pixels. Okay, but if we're saying a row 2, sorry, it's going to be. I want to position this properly. Do it without having to worry about the others. So we're going to say display flex here. Flex direction is column. Justified content, I'm going to say center. align items is going to be center as well. That'll be better, which means that we can get rid of this and text align left. List style type is none. How's that looking? Yep. And flex 0.7, let's say. Or width is equal to 80%. That's better. We could probably say 65%. Yeah, it's looking better now. And we've got some form of margin, bottom 15 pixels below. Yep, it's looking good. And then some margin top from the UL as well. Margin top 25 pixels. And we'll wait for the button to come in as well. Let's look good. That could be some more actually. Margin top, say 40. That's better. Yes. That's a lot better. But the text can come down also to say 1.5. Yeah, okay, I like that. Let's get this background done as the brown. So we'll open this up and we know we've got the brown here, 2 I think it was. And the row 2 background color can be that. Yeah, it's perfect. Yes. Okay, now let's close this down as well. And we've done the UL is there. Now we've just got section 8 button. Get the button done. And then the button text as well. So let's have a think about this. The section 8 column 1 row 2 is column is center, align items. Good. So we can say width of this, actually it's going to say padding. No, I just want border, 2 pixels solid white, I guess it is. Yeah, 2 pixels solid white here. And color is white. Font size is going to be 1.5 inch maybe. Yeah. Padding is equal to be padding left. Let's do padding this way. So top can be 10 pixels, padding left 25, 10 pixels, and padding right 25. That'd be good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, but we want to have the contents of this one, section 8 column 1 row 2. Line items can be flex starts, so we get them to the left hand side like that. That doesn't help us with this, but what it does help us with is, we'll say margin left is going to be 40 pixels. That'll budge that over. We'll say 60. Doesn't really help us. What we'll do is we'll say row 2. We'll give it a a content so we can center that, and then we can have everything aligned to the left within inside of this. So let's copy this UL and our boxes. Now we've got this row, which we can say row 2 content, which can be display flex direction column, justify contents, flex starts, align items, flex start as well, and means that this can be center, and we can say margin 30 pixels here, which means we should be able to get rid of the margin on this as well. And we can say flex 1, it should work. Okay, that needs obviously a lot more. This content can be flex 0.7. Let's get rid of this margin there once again. That's not working. Because it's column, which means center. What do we want? What do we want? We want, let's have a look. Flex direction column, justify content center, align items. Let's do align items, stretch. Getting confused here on this. Column is center, align item stretch. No. Let's think about this. We've got our box is there, that here. Look. Oh, that is yes. We can make it row instead. That would be the solution. Flex direction row. Justify content would be center. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's far easier, right? But flex, we want maybe 8. That's better. And we want to have margin top equals 40 pixels, and also on the bottom as well. That's a lot better, which means now that this button is aligned to the left. It seemed a bit complicated, but it allowed us to keep everything within inside of that one box, having the same flow, which was worthwhile, in my opinion, doing. Right, is this box looking correct? Maybe it's a little bit too high. This button, I think it's too big. So let's reduce down the margin here to say 5. Oops, that looks a bit better. And maybe it's the text that's a bit too big. Yeah, maybe we can bring it down just a tad. Yeah, 5's good actually. I like 5. Okay, but then it wants to have button margin top 20 pixels. Good stuff. I like that. Let's get rid of this background that it doesn't need anymore. That there, and that does need a background. Happy days. Let's remove this. That's looking good. I like it. The pictures are looking a little bit better as well. We haven't done these icons yet, but we'll get to that shortly. Let's now get these the color done of our right column. So we've got section 8, column 1, column 2, column 3, and yeah, okay, so let's come down here and say section 8, column 3, and backgrounds, and row 2 is background color is going to be, we want it to be the green. Let's copy this. Happy days. So now it means that we want to have color is equal to be white. Font size, we want to have it controlled with the individual items. Yep. And so now we're going to do the same thing as we did before by having content. So it means that this is going to be display flex. Flex direction is going to be row. Justify content is going to be center. Align items is going to be stretch. That's good stuff. And this is going to be then flex 0.8. Background color of salmon. It should work for now. Let's come to our second column and put some content in here. Section 8, column 3, row 2, contents. Paste that in there. Happy days. It's not looking exactly how I wanted it to look. Okay, background color is salmon. Section 8, column 3, row 2. Spelled it wrong. There we go, that's right. Happy days, that's better. So that's looking right now. And once again, we just need the margin top of our content, which was 40. So let's just do margin top, 40 pixels, margin bottom, 40 pixels. Happy days. Right, this is more like centered, so I don't think we actually need to have it being a stretch. We can have center also. Can get rid of this margin, and we can come straight away to the title, and then they're both, let's have a look, both white. So font size is then 2 ems. Color is equal to be white. Text align left. Letter spacing 2 pixels. Let's copy this. Put this as 4. See how this looks. It's looking good. I think we've got that nearly bang on. This could probably come down to say 1.8 or something. And get rid of this, and then get rid of this background color here. I like it. That's maybe a bit too big, and 3.5 looks a bit better. Not sure about this line height. Let's do line height. It's like 56. I have no idea whether that's going to work. Let's say like 62. Just had a guess then, complete pure guess. 67. It's a bit better. And then the pre-title margin bottom 15 pixels. It's looking good. And let's nudge this down to 3.2. Happy days. That is looking bang on. The text in this box can be a bit bigger, I'd say. Yeah, let's make the text button text icon. I'm done. LI. Just need to find out where I did it now. Okay, there. So we wanted that text to be a bit bigger. That'd be a bit better. And say font weight 200. 300. I think it looks italic actually, but I'm pretty much guessing that's not Oswald. Where's the font? It is italic as well. No, it's not Oswald. So, but we can possibly try that. We can say font style italic. How does ours look now? That looks better. All right, good stuff. But our text down here has got suddenly smaller. That's not good. Don't want that. Ah, that's why. Happy days. Good. That's now working. Yeah, liking it. Got that working. Let's give our button some cursor pointer. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's get this image done. I'm going to have to probably, because this is going to be a SVG. Yes, it is. And I'm not bothering my ass with that. All right. We're going to place the icon, say width is equal to 25. Height is equal to 40. Oh, no. That width, we'll say 60. Background color is equal to be A1, 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 A1. And then I'm going to add it later. So we've got span. This wants to be flex, display flex. Flex direction row, justify content flex start, align items center, and this needs to be display block. Okay, there we go. So let's, do we want that? This one here. Guessing it's because we've got it center, we want it to be more. Justify content to be flex start. Yeah. But this list icon can be then margin top is equal to 10. It's better. And then margin right equal to 8. Don't ask me why. Why the different width, height? Why the different sizes? Tell me that, please. Is it this? Yeah. Okay, we need to say that it's going to be flex 1 and this is going to be flex 8. There we go. All right, so at least it gets to be its full size, and we'll add these images later. All right, I promise. Let's have a quick look. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's remove this margin at the top to be, say, 40. And it's probably on 7 is also margin bottom. We'll get rid of it totally for margin bottom. That's looking good. Yeah, I like it. All right, so there we go. Wow, that was a long video. I was going to cut it down into 2, and now I understand now why I decided to cut it down into 2. But what's done is done. We managed to complete it. I mean, it's not a super simple task. It's not super difficult, but it needs a little bit of thinking, and there could be a lot of fine tuning on this still to be done. But it's just it's got it there, and it's to show it, and it's working, which is as a prototype and as a minimal viable product. It works, and it works. That's the whole point. Right, the next video we will be doing will be, if you come back, this contact us section here with the background image and stuff like that. We'll get that done, and then we're nearly finished. Not far to go. All right, so there'll be a link displaying above right now, or an image on the screen. Thank you very much for watching. My name's David Thorne. Like I said at the beginning, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and tap the bell icon to get notified when the next video is coming. Otherwise, tap on the image that's on your screen right now. Stay safe.